Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, I know I said I would film and upload this yesterday, but I did not get to it. Um, so right now, I guess I'm just gonna tell you the story of why I shaved my head. Um, so when I was in ninth grade, I met this girl who ended up becoming my best friend, and at this point in my life, like at that point in my life in ninth grade, I didn't realize that she was becoming my best friend. I just knew that we had a good connection and we really liked each other, and our friendship was growing. Um, in 10th grade, like I started volunteering for this organization called Jay's Hope. They support kids with cancer in financial ways, emotional ways, like all kinds of things. They do a really great job of that. Um, but I met this little boy who had brain cancer. Well, he still has brain cancer, but I met him, and I was basically his like one-on-one person. I took him from place to place, and we really just like spent most of our time together at this camp that I was working at. And while I was there, I made him a promise that the next time he had to shave his head, I would shave mine. Well, the next time he had to shave his head, I was in 11th grade. So that was a lot. That was emotionally a lot. And I don't think I could have handled shaving my head then. I still can't really handle it now. But the experience would have been very different, and I don't think I would have been able to handle it like I should have been. Um, so then I kind of just forgot about it for a while, and me and this girl that I had become friends with, we got to talking about it one day, and she basically told me that if I didn't follow through with the promise, then I was a terrible person, and it was just, it was not, it's not what either of us wanted, really. Like, I wanted to do this because I felt like this was something I could do to make a difference in at least one kid's life. Um, so we were talking, and she told me that if I didn't do it, I was a terrible person, and this and that. And like, we're friends, so like we could joke about that and everything, and it was fine. Um, but towards the end of her life, it got more serious, and finally it wasn't okay anymore. We weren't joking anymore. Um, Granted, like, we still joked around, like, we were still friends. But she passed away right after my birthday in October of 2017. So I lost my best friend to childhood cancer, and I can't even describe to you what it's like to lose a friend like that. We all kind of expected her to go, but it wasn't one of those things where you knew when, you knew how, that kind of thing. It felt sudden. And I think it felt sudden because she was my best friend, and I was talking to her, and we were having a conversation right up until 3 days before she passed away. So it was sudden to me. It may not have been sudden to her, but it hit me hard. And when she passed away, I finally made up my mind, and I said that as soon as I graduate, I'm going to shave my head for childhood cancer. So the year went on. I donated my hair in May, right before I graduated high school, because we do this hair drive every year for women with cancer, kids with cancer, like people with cancer that want wigs. We donate our hair and then send them off to Pantene Beautiful Links to be processed and created into real human hair wigs. So I did that. I donated my hair, and it was about shoulder length. And then 2 days after I graduated high school, I completely shaved my head bald. And to me, that's a huge thing. Most people wouldn't shave their head. And I never thought I would shave my head. My hair has always been sort of a safety blanket for me. And like I always hid behind my hair. If I got nervous, I would sit there and twirl my hair in my finger. My hair became one of the biggest parts of my life. And to shave it all off was emotionally draining, physically draining, just everything happened right then. And I think that's when it really hit me, is right when I shaved it and I saw myself in the mirror for the first time. I really grasped what it was like to go through that if you were to actually have cancer. So I think shaving my head, it may not seem like a big deal to some people, but to me it's a huge thing because I never thought I would be the one to shave my head. And I mean, I did lose my best friend, and I feel like in doing this, in shaving my head, I proved something to her, I proved something to the people around me, that I really do care about the kids I work with. So I'm going to continue my journey, with my head shaved thing. Like, I'm not going to shave it again. I can't do that to myself again. But I'm gonna wear it like this. I'm not gonna buy a wig. And one of the biggest things is that I did this for the kids that don't have a voice. And I did this for the same reason that I created my charity. I want kids with cancer or sick kids in general, like any kind of illness or anything. I want them to feel safe. And I want them to feel loved. And I want to be able to help them in the journey that is their life, and their life with cancer or with whatever illness they have. I want them to be able to live a normal life while dealing with something that's abnormal. But I think that's all. And if y'all have any questions, leave them down below in the comments. Like this video, share it with your friends. Yeah, that's all. Bye.